What the hell?
Somebody said Cooper's taking a break.
Cooper's giving it up, he said.
All right.
Winning too much?
You're live.
Gonna help Blue.
You're live.
Are we?
You are.
Who?
Blue struggles up there.
He won on Friday.
Yeah. But he does struggle up there.
Sometimes. Oh my God, there's Barney my tan.
Yeah, today's the best I felt in 2 weeks.
That's good. Hi, people. Aaron's sleeping. And I'm here.
I'm typing.
What's up?
That's Preston. He has back problems.
So I'm not bowling.
So he's not bowling.
I'm going to get my charger.
Okay, bye. I'll entertain the people.
Entertain them.
There's this freaking back of the yak fishing guy.
Huh?
Who is that guy?
I don't know. You know what it is?
I'm out of the loop. I don't get to watch the show anymore.
This back of the yak, he's some unanimous guy that we still don't know idea who it is. He's funny though. What's up, Keith? Jeff Blakely. Hey, Barney. Hi. Skunk Boys! Hi, Skunk.
Hey, ask him how his butt is.
Huh?
How does his butt feel?
I see we have diabetes again.
Diabetes. Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Alright.
I got type 2 diabetes and I handle it well.
Here I come.
Whoa.
Saving the day.
He was drunk last week.
Where were you?
Nah, not me, man.
I called him. I always call him on, people will go a little bit behind the scenes here. I call him every time we leave here, you know, on the way home. I literally pulled out of the driveway and I was 4 minutes down the road. I was at Walmart. He's like, aren't you home yet? I'm like, it's been 4 minutes. He goes, it's been 20. I said, look at the phone call. Oh, it's only been 4 minutes.
Drink a lot of bourbon.
Bourbon. Keith wants to know how you're feeling.
Better.
What's feeling?
Still got a little bit of pain in my sciatic nerve, but I'm better.
Sciatic. What are you doing down there?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes. Cue up Wilford Brimley. Who the hell is that?
The diabetes.
Oh, that guy.
Diabetes.
Yeah, that's his name.
Or, you know, the oatmeal. Quaker Oats. You get the Quaker Oats, you don't have diabetes.
I got diabetes.
You won't get the diabetes.
What are you eating?
I'm eating a gummy worm.
We should use these for catfishing.
Let's not say we did.
We can go back on the yak with fishing.
That's
It's
Brandon's
frozen
job.
right now.
We can go ice fishing.
I don't want to see you walk on ice.
That's
It's not that thick yet.
It's very gentle. Who are you?
I'm Aaron.
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm not.
You're Brandon.
Hey, where's he been on your show?
I don't know.
Wasn't he a
He's
member?
mad at Kyle.
Isn't he a member anymore?
He thinks Kyle's mad at him.
Well, Kyle did say he hated him.
When?
Every night.
Oh, I guess. Yeah. We need Mick now.
When are you and Preston talking every night? Is this like, bedtime talk?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we have a secret group chat without you. Dude,
Probably.
I went down a rabbit hole yesterday with Russ, and it was scared.
Why?
Oh, dude. I couldn't explain it. Todd was in a skirt.
There is nothing
Wow.
that would ever make Todd look good in a skirt.
Yeah, Todd doesn't look good with anything he has on.
Russ says there's a bald spot somewhere if you look close enough.
Russ is scaring me.
Dude,
I would rather drink this than see Todd in a skirt. And this is all my shock oil, WD-40, PB Blaster, and all that other
You know,
stuff.
I still remember that. I don't know. You weren't there that one Friday night, though. And Aaron saw it. The offensive line we had on the bleachers outside that one night. Todd was the smallest out of the bunch.
Yeah, it's This is a heavy
It
lineup.
was Kane, Dean, Todd, Kurt, and Cowboy, all in a line on the bleachers.
Wow.
It was an NFL offensive line there.
They can stop saying.
So, Skunk, how's your butt? He had his biopsy today. I asked him if he laughed about it.
What, his biopsy or his butt?
Both.
Does anybody know? I can show you on my butt where my sciatic nerve hurts me.
All right, well, show us. Show us where the sciatic nerve is.
It's right here.
Oh, man. How's that feel?
It was hurting like hell this
You
weekend.
got a bony ass.
It is.
Yeah. You know what you need? What was Hank Hill using that one time? Those glute things.
Well, remember, you think I'm over 200. You thought I was over 200
Yeah, I
pounds.
did. I picked him up and I'm like, you're going to weigh shit. I can't believe how fucking tiny he is.
For how I look big, though.
Yeah. I mean, you're like 6'9".
Come on, that was so easy. That was such an easy joke. You're not gonna believe how tiny he is, but I look big though. Like, come on, that's too easy.
You should have taken it.
No, it was too
You were
easy.
here in the middle.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's it. No.
No, we are not calling Davies this week. Someone wants us to call Davies. I never, ever
Thought I'd hear
thought
that.
we'd see that request. Come on, guys, call Davies. That has to be Tyler then.
Tyler Oswald?
Yeah.
No.
He's the only one that would want to hear more from Davies.
Maybe it's Dave Bartels.
I don't know. Do you see Dave Bartels out there on a kayak fishing?
Maybe,
Do you?
Maybe he calls a yacht like a cod canoe.
Dave Bartels did some announcing yesterday. It was good.
Yeah.
What was it? It was there?
Yeah. He was my fill-in. Nick filled in once and then...
He won't go after the oval racing, though.
We tried putting him in a car. He won't do it.
Yeah.
Davies is here. Dave doesn't fish.
I wanted to be there. Just that extra couple days of rest.
Yeah.
That helped me.
All I know is me and Will did great on podiums and no one worked. Dave Bartels was right there. It would sink.
Yeah, see? Not Dave Bartels. I can't see Dave going out fishing on a kayak.
These are strong.
Yeah, I know. You
Oh my
can pull
God.
them and pull them and pull them. And it only breaks the tip.
2 weeks from now,
You circumcised it.
I'll have my 5-pound bag of trolleys.
Why?
Motorama, man.
Oh, yeah.
You ate like a pound of them last year.
Oh, I did.
Hey, Wes. I don't fish either. I just love me a good fish taco.
Yeah, me too.
What about you?
I'm thinking of it another way though.
Oh, yeah.
All right, get the results.
All right, we're going to talk about some racing this week. Did people race this week?
Nope.
There's a lot of racing this week. And then we got a special guest then.
Tune
We're
in
gonna
this week to watch Kyle
Talk
pull.
about these.
Tune in this week to
bodies.
watch Kyle pull his worm.
Yep.
Actually, it's Preston's. He bought him.
All right, so where did we leave off?
They've been missing
Tuesday, Pheasantland, Winter Points, 12T Sportsman, Chris Yob. 13-5 Sprint, Dylan Pence, Corey Milligan.
Oh!
Corey Milligan.
Oh, he just was at a car chase.
Yeah, Kevin Kuzer. Big Block, Chris Gibson, Kevin Miller, Josh Truitt.
Doug Knopf figured out how to type.
No.
Yeah, hey guys from Doug
And he
Knopf.
got a name on. He got his real name on there. He's gonna have to learn not to do that. BL2, myself, Dave Dries, and Joe Ilk.
You're wrong, and I'll tell you why.
I know. Tell me, Davies.
Last worm I got cost me a DUI, just say. Freaking back in the yak.
I raced full throttle yesterday. No, all right. Well, EDM, Justin Reitnauer. Intermediate, Adam Schucker, Shane Frank, Dan Lockery.
You did not give me a water again.
Nah, it's too late now. Gone too far. Midget, Brian Stout, Mike Culp. We mixed them in with the EDM.
Yeah.
Mini Mud Boss, Pete Ludwig, Alex Moyer, Chris Solt. Mod Sprint, Preston Selfinger. And that's the only time he comes on the show is when he wins, which is very rare.
Yeah, that's I'm not on much anymore.
Jeff Greenlee and Brian Stout. Kyle,
Me and Jeff had a good race there.
For about 3 or 4 laps, and then you took him out.
I didn't take him out. He hit the back wall.
Traxxas Modified, Joe Elg, Pete Ludwig, and Josh Truitt.
It's a class out of yellow people at.
What? Oh, yes, you did have to yell at them. Why did you yell at them, Preston?
Because people buy this cars, and they get mad when they get wrecked, but they realize, but these cars are junk cars that don't turn. It's gonna happen.
And they're all rookies.
Yes.
Yes.
And the people that have been racing for a while that are bitching and complaining should know that they're gonna get hit by these people.
That's why we say that should be a beginner,
so
newer person class.
Me and Chad are getting tired of hearing the bitching, so I flat out said, we didn't force you to drive this class.
Yes.
You chose to drive this class.
You are right. I agree with that.
And now we can put label bows on them.
Yeah.
And we're
going to have even more of a scoop.
Yeah.
The shovel.
Yeah.
Factory RC Dirt Oval. They raced on Wednesday. 13.5 Mud Boss. John Diffendorfer. Dippin' Dots. Jeff Foster. John Fierstein. 360 Sprint. Owen Wise. Tyler DeNike. Chris Spittle. Midget. Bryson Hartlob. Garrett Williamson. And Terry Hartlob. Mud Boss. John Fierstein. John Diffendorfer. Brian Schling. That's what it looks like to me.
I think you hit somebody. Schling!
Traxxas Modified. Tyler DeNike. Jeff Foster. Roy DeNike.
Preston, what bread is your sprint? GFRP.
That brings us to Pheasant Land on a...
Brian Stout says he can't win to get a treasure late model body.
Yeah, when you sold all your Traxxas stuff. Oh, wait, he still got one of those. Friday night, Pheasant Land.
Was not there.
12T Sportsman.
I was.
Keith Bender. Pain. Yeah, it went really well Friday night.
I was in pain.
13.5 Sprint. Dylan Pence. Bones. Corey Milligan.
That was a good race.
I heard it was a good race.
Big Block. Guy Intellisano. Matt Kirkpatrick. Brian Horning. BL2. Chad Kohler. Mark Kalaus. Mick Greenwalt.
Who?
Mick Greenwalt.
Three Toes.
Trito
Sloth.
It's like a Pokemon.
Intermediate. Shane Frank. Tanner Putt. Vern Campbell.
Friday night, everyone had a theme song.
You were annoying with that.
Kept throwing the freaking...
You were annoying with that.
It was great.
For you.
I enjoyed it.
Only for you.
I'm not...
The rest of us were like, oh, God, he has to make it louder.
I'm not there and he gets out of control?
Yeah.
I was bored.
Midget. Will Lapdog Lappa.
Preston wasn't there and Will won.
That was a midget, though. I don't think Preston touches his midget. Do you touch his midget?
I don't touch his sprint car either.
But you sure do touch his midget.
His sprint car is supposed to match my car, so.
Will Lapdog Lappa, Dylan Pence, Gordon Miller.
Won by a lap.
Looked really Mini Mud Boss. Well, it was Dylan's first time in a midget.
Jesus, that's a...
First time with a midget, man.
In a midget.
Oh, inside one.
Yeah. Mini Mud Boss. Alex Moyer, Chris Gibson, Chris Soltz. It's a lot of Chris's.
Back in the access, you need the velocity.
Mod Sprint. Lou Ciccone.
Fucking guy.
Kyle Horning second.
Yeah, freaking Cooper. Trooper screws me out of win again.
Cowboy Risser.
Because he was working on Lou's car, made it better. Oh. God damn it, Cooper.
Rookie Mud Boss. Braden Hoffmaster. Avery Growler.
He touches Mini Will.
Traxxas Modified. Alex Moyer. Matt Miller. Sean Horning. Then we'll go to RJ's. RJ's. Oh, wait. We got to do that one afterwards. RJ's. You ain't going to be able to see anything there. RJ Speedrome Dirt Oval. 13.5 Mud Boss, Dylan McNichol,
You are
myself,
blind. Oh my
yes,
God.
Chuck Eccles.
Dude,
I'm living that, so I understand.
I can't. I'd have a headache then.
He's like Velma.
360 sprint, Doug Canals.
Yeah, she's better looking.
True.
She got bigger boobs. Yeah, bigger butt, nice and round. Doug Canals. This is 360 sprint. Doug Canals, myself, and Brett Hollinger. Where was Kyle?
Technically third.
Technically, but you didn't pass Brett.
No, I did pass Brett.
Doesn't say so there.
That's not the results.
Really? Oh, that's yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, you know why? Bill didn't do it right.
It wasn't finished.
Nope. All right, we'll have to go back. Novice A main. Parker Kistler, Denise Lindenmuth, Glenn Bell. Intermediate 12T. Chubb Wenzel, Jason Wenzel, Bup Andrews. Bup don't ever get a break up there, does he? You don't pay attention. Traxxas Modified.
God.
Chuck Eccles.
God. Oh my
Todd
God. This
Blankenhorn, Dan
race.
Schaefer.
This race.
Which one?
The track is not a fun RJs. At one point, Chuckles was a lap down, like 7th. And I even went on the mic. I'm like, I still got Chuck. And there was like 15, 20 laps to go. He won by a lap. It was, oh my God, it was bad. It just, I never heard so much Lexan in my life. I think there was more Lexan being folded together than at the factory. Not the factory RC. Traxxas factory making the body. Oh my God. Oh, bam, 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 bam. Watch me, bam. Oh God, bam, 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 bam.
But they still don't break.
Well, that's the only reason they race that. People race that class.
Oh
It's
my
like the Ezra
God.
class.
Look at Preston's knees. Wonder why. Did
Ah,
someone's sprint car catch fire at Federal Head? No. It was the ESC. It was Jamie's. Oh my God, that thing smelled.
Worse than mine?
I wasn't there for yours, but it was bad.
1 and 2 was just a smoke cloud.
Yeah.
Really?
It
That
was-
was worse than mine.
Oh, it was.
They had to open the doors.
Yeah, that was worse than mine.
I was literally couldn't announce anymore. I was like gagging on it. It was bad.
Yeah, that was worse than mine then.
Is that what lit up? Yes. My phone's about to die. I'll be watching you guys on the TV. Sweet. Yeah, James Henry is still high from the smoke.
Who said that?
Bartels.
13.5 Mud Boss. Dylan McNichol, myself, and Chuck Eccles.
Just myself, guys, doing pretty good.
Yes. BL2 A main.
Oh my God, another wreck fest.
Yes. Doug
Holy
Canals,
crap.
Cody Roth, and myself.
That ugly.
Oh my God.
That was ugly.
I think I got an 8 wrecks.
I think there
right.
needs to be like driver etiquette course.
No, it's
Coming
just that track is just so hard not to wreck into anybody.
But it's
Dylan pulled in. It was so bad.
really.
Yeah. I was going to pull in too, but then I wanted to beat Dylan. Dave, that's not
you?
from that. Dude, I don't.
Doug Canals. This is 13.5 sprint. Doug Canals, myself, Kyle Horning. No, you did beat Brett.
No, I did, but I didn't. Brett didn't want his picture taken because he didn't want to get made fun of for running 360. So he pulled in with like 4 to go.
Oh, all right.
And I yelled at him, I'm like, I don't want third now, you dick.
Well, you know, I did pass him for second.
Yeah,
Yeah. Passed you for third.
at some point. I forget what happened.
I don't know. We were back and forth a lot that
we
day.
were wrecking that again. It was like,
Listen, I started second, went to last, went to second, went to last, went to second.
oh, I spun avoiding Coozer. Coozer got real sideways out of 2, and I didn't want to plow through him, so I couldn't turn the car sideways, and I flipped. And then, yeah, it went downhill from there.
It was a rough day. I will say that.
He was trying something new. He didn't like it. It gave him a headache.
Who?
Henry on the smoke.
All right.
Preston needs to embrace the
This
Traxxas
brings
Modified late model. He's going to lose his Traxxas sponsorship.
Yeah, I know, Mr. Traxxas.
You don't want to know what I want to say to you right now, Brian.
He is using reverse psychology to sell more Traxxas cars.
It's working. What are you doing in my motor?
Checking it out.
Putting a fishy in it.
Put the bearings in and all that shit.
All right, what's next?
The Factory RC Raceway 2025 Mud Boss Nationals.
They hit a Mud Boss Nationals?
We had the Mud Boss Universal Championship Saturday.
Huh?
So Doug Canals is the best mud boss driver in the universe.
Merkel asked on Friday. He goes, "How does one become like the universal like? Who decides it's a world championship?" I'm like, you just make it the name.
Yeah.
So I said we should have the Galaxy Cup, the Universal Galaxy Cup Championship. Everybody wins.
Yeah. There should be a class for every driver.
Yeah.
Every driver gets their own class. If you can't win, there's a problem.
Kyle, do you ever stop eating? Hey, Jax, you ran through like 3 people on Sunday.
And he didn't win.
And you didn't win. And you drove
with the fastest car there.
True. You suck.
That car was so fast. I mean, I don't know how he didn't win.
Driver.
Brett says the same thing.
Patience. He needs to learn patience.
You know what? He ain't going to have any patience because Brett's out of it.
But
he lost his patience with his driver.
Young people need to learn patience.
Looking ahead a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Brett. He went from Dave Dries to Jack Sean.
I mean, listen, Jack's looked real good the first week.
Then what happened?
He got cocky.
He started.
Bingo.
You know what happened?
What?
He started hanging out in the trailer.
Ah.
So too hot.
He's an official member of Higher Than Hell Racing, but he's got a low tolerance for his hell high.
They're sitting there. You got to get that up a bit, bud. And you got beat by a guy running 13.5 for the first time.
Oh man!
Oh, that was Sad Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy Nye.
And a midget with a wing.
Make it the World Championship for Traxxas, and you get beat by a guy running 13.5 first time. Can we have the Traxxas Modified International Championship in Venezuela? Sure.
Yeah. We'll line them all out on Manatoni Road, and we'll run them over.
Preston reminds me of Keegan Bradley, the pro golfer.
That's not the first person that told me that.
I wish Jay Rogers had said that.
Wait,
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I wish I was as good at golf as him. I wouldn't be sitting here with you guys.
We'll all spoil.
You probably would.
Oh. Yeah.
So the Mud Boss Nationals. It's like their 5th one, isn't it? 3rd, 4th?
Have they been around for 5 years?
Yeah.
Have they?
13.5 Mud Boss. Casey Hess, Matt Groover, Chris Spidell.
Actually been over 5 years now?
No, I think 21. So the 4th year.
Not you.
No,
I don't see it.
Yeah. I mean, both.
Preston looks like Bobby Butler.
Both
No.
Jay and Preston are daydreaming. And what do we say when we see Jay?
Keegan Bradley on crack, baby.
Yeah, that's probably it. What do we say when we see Jay? Yum, yum.
You know how he likes his Snickers?
Veiny.
Frozen with the veins upside down.
Aye.
He said it, not me.
360 sprint.
I still want to know where this Jason C comes from that we're supposed to call Jay.
What?
I don't know. Owen Wise, Dave Marr, Donald Berger.
4th year, Brock says.
410 open sprint.
4th year, Brock says.
Okay.
Bryson Hartlob, George Williamson, Terry Hartlob. Midget. Bryson Hartlob. I think I'm saying this over and over again. Garrett Williamson, Owen Wise.
The yellow one tastes like
Mud
Lemon
Boss.
Pledge. The yellow one, if you just sing out the yellow one, they taste like Lemon Pledge.
How do you know what Lemon Pledge is?
Because you have sprayed it and it tasted it in your mouth.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you have.
Not that I remember.
Yeah. You take a bite of just the yellow and you will.
Yeah, you'll know. Mud Boss, Kurt Kaminsky, Kenny Fisher, Matt Groover.
Jax Aaron is the only cool one there.
Thank you. See?
Fuck off, Jax.
I'm nice to Jax.
You were just calling him a jackass.
Well, I do, but I'm nice to him most of the time. I call him that nicely. He's the best jackass I ever met.
That's not true.
Jax, he's rough on you, man.
I know. We do have Brandon on the team. Novice 12T, Landon Benner. Riley Spittle. Braden Benner. Traxxas Modified, Jeff Foster. Tyler Denicky, and the Tweeter.
Tweeter.
The Tweeter.
I'm blind, therefore I cannot hear. Apparently back in the Yak's blind.
Oh, all right. That makes total sense. I mean, there's a lot of blind people that RC race.
I have a question.
Yeah, I got an answer.
How does a blind person type on the internet? On like
Braille?
On an iPad. There's no Braille on the iPad.
Some of them, you probably can get it ordered that way.
Yeah, I don't know. They got that on there. They got like accessibility. I guess they just hear.
I mean, Kyle, that's my only 6th time in a sprint car. You won the first 2 times, so what's your excuse now?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only my 6th time in the sprint
Most
car.
people get better as they drive more instead of going backwards. RJ Speedrome Carpet Oval. Robert Hoffman for BL2. Nick Simon.
Oh, voice to text.
Mark
Hottenstein.
Hottenstein.
Hot stain?
They still got to be able to get that button.
Losi NASCAR. Robert Hoffman. Cody Roth. Dale Moningoff. We got it.
He's doing what?
He's getting it off. We got an invite to go race Losi NASCARs up there.
For who?
Everybody. They got cars for us. You want to go?
Yeah.
All right. Weren't you buying one?
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
There's this thing called time that I don't have.
Well, you got that
You can still buy one. You don't need time to buy one, just money.
I don't like money.
You got plenty of it.
Nope.
Whatever.
He's not good.
So that's going to take us to Sunday at Pheasantland.
Huh.
And we got 12T Sportsman John Wagner Jr., Brian Geist, Chris Yob. 13.5 Sprint, Perry Hunter, Jax Yon. No, this isn't it. You didn't finish it up either.
I did. Bartels did all that.
Oh, freaking Bartels. Screw me over.
But he had a hit finish race. I don't know why.
Yeah. And it's not even in order. 12T Spud Boss. Sportsman
He must
Mud
be
Boss.
No.
John Wagner Jr., Chris Yob, Tanner Putt.
But
BL2 A-Main, Kurt Nicholas, John Pauly, Mick Greenwald. No, that's Mod Sprint B-Main. Traxxas Modified A-Main, Matt Groover, Dave Green, and Kermit Horning. Groover's heard his name enough, so he's already tuned it off now.
I thought he sold up by now.
No, he didn't finish second.
Oh.
Yeah. Big Block A-Main. We got Dan Yaris.
Woo!
Kurt Nicholas? Brian White? He didn't make it to racing Saturday, did he, Kurt?
No, he got elected to the mayor of Easton.
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing in Easton. EDM A-Main. Bobby Butler. Doug Canals. Brian Strausser.
I think Jax called his stepdad, Brett.
Oh.
Jax can only drive for only driving the car 7 times. He has 2 wins, 1 second, 3 third-place finish in the 7th. Given some time, he will be untouchable. Well, right now he's a minor, so no one can touch him.
I mean, really, right now is the best time for him to be untouchable. Later on, I mean, he's legal.
Dude, wait, we need to go back to something here. Tuesday, he drove the Traxxas Modified, right?
Yeah, we gotta go
and
back
he's
to that.
like, this thing is dialed in. It's dialed in.
And he did it himself?
Sent this thing in. This thing's perfect. 7 laps down on the field. And I know it pissed him off. I'm like, you better call Brett. See if he knows how to work on a Traxxas Modified.
And then he went home.
Yeah, then he left him.
Before the feature.
He's like, this thing's I told him the next day, he's like, that thing's a pile. I'm like, you got it dialed in. And crew chief? No, I will give it to him. Jax is doing really good.
He is. We just like to bust his balls.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
And he enjoys it. Gets him attention.
Some girl named Megan prevents it. What?
Midget A-Main, Bobby Butler, Lance Batdorf, and John Pauly. God, it keeps going back. Late Model A-Main.
Jamie Sockrider.
Jamie Sockrider.
Scott Davies.
Scott Davies.
Todd Ravel. Todd looked really good, and then it didn't.
13.5 Sprint. Yeah. Perry Hunter, Billy Nye, and Jack Shawn.
Lost boy.
He's down there cherry picking. Didn't get no cherries.
Hi, Met guys. Just getting into Oval. I used all your tips on the TS modified, and it worked out perfectly. Good job, Hobby Room. Thank you for watching.
Sprint, Paulie Kramer, John Pauly, and Kyle Horning.
Who?
You.
I never heard of that guy.
You beat Dennis Ruth, Doug Knaus, Phil Marabella, James Henry, and Lance Backdorf.
I also
the
beat
same
Preston.
race.
I wasn't there.
I beat you then.
I was at home in pain on the couch.
You're welcome.
You beat all of them in the same race.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Yeah, I would say that. So we're going to call up Howard Young, and we're going to talk to him about this new body you got.
Wasn't cherry picking proving a point, you said.
We're just busting your balls. You don't have to take it so seriously. Jesus freaking Christ, Billy. No one's giving you a bunch of crap about it. I appreciate you coming out and running 360. I'd like to run 360 with them.
Wait, we're not done yet.
Why?
We got the random track of the week.
Oh, random track of the week. All right, go ahead.
You can't forget about that. It's my favorite segment of the week. We're going to go to the 1/8 Racers. Back in the access, press to come back. This is a track.
Where's this at?
So we're looking. This is in Harvest Lane, Toledo, Ohio.
Oh, Ohio.
1:12.17.5. David Dunn, Brandon Phillips, and Aaron Merman. 112 GT. Thomas Vandermeer, Ron Young, Mick Ritchie Sr. M. 21.5 touring car, James Riley, Willie Thomas, and Todd Bigelow.
Do you know what a touring car is?
It tours around.
Okay.
25.5 touring car, James Riley, David Dunn,
It's
Larry Gross.
21.5, not 21.5. 25.5. 25.5. You said 25.5.
What's the difference?
A lot.
No.
Yeah, that is. No one would ever call it that unless there's some kind of noob. Or the robo voice on freaking Live RC.
Low C NASCAR, Jason McCurdy, Grayson Vandermeer. VTA, Larry Gross, Dave Willie, and Chris Tamalaka. And World GTR, Joe Tuttle, Rich Mickle, and Mike Norton. And that was your random track of the week.
All right, good for them. All right, let's give Howard a call here about this thing.
Are we going to do like we do to everybody else, just hang right up?
No.
She get some on you.
She was good.
Yep.
Hello.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Fine, how you?
Good.
Howard.
Good.
All right. So, Kyle's got his new body on. It's Kydex,
It's a lot
right?
thinner than the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So,
Kydex.
it's Kydex. So, tell us about
Sorry,
these.
guys. I'm trying to figure out how to get my phone to speakerphone.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, Deb's there.
Hey, Deb's there.
Oh, there you go.
She's tech support.
All right, we got you.
All right,
got
great. Hey, Deb.
Okay.
How you guys doing?
Doing fine. How about yourself?
Good. So, all right, before we get started on this week, don't you have a rules meeting?
Next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Next week?
Next Saturday.
Eighth it is, yeah.
Okay, the 8th. All right, there you go. So that's that's at the firehouse, right?
Not the one we had our banquet at. It's at a different one. It's Fritztown Road.
Okay. What time is it?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock?
How do you not know these things?
I read it, but I forget.
Come on, you need to get in with this stuff.
Well, listen, I'm trying to, lead into it and let the guest answer it. So, that way
You should be prepared.
I'm always prepared.
No, you're not.
Always, every time.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so that'll be the rules meeting of the trophy day. So that's good. So that's something for everybody to look forward to. I mean, if you want to talk about this season's rules, I would head out on that.
I'll be there.
Will you?
That's what we're going to talk about.
Yep. Yeah.
Debbie just said it's Fritztown Fire Company.
Okay.
Fritztown Road.
All right. And let's see. Well, I guess we got to talk about your new body here.
All right.
This thing looks pretty slick. and it looks very durable. Kyle already crash tested, and it came out pretty good.
Dude, I was a great crash test dummy on Saturday. I probably got flipped about 6 times.
Yeah.
And I didn't break it. Yeah, it held up real good.
Yeah, it looks really good. So what
Well,
came...
we've been getting a lot of compliments on them. We're shipping them all over the place.
Yep.
It's nothing I expected this quick.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's definitely a need for it. I mean, because those other bodies, they're pretty darn thin.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many wings do you go through?
I went through another one on Saturday.
There you go. Yeah.
It was Lebo's.
People go through a lot of wings.
Actually, Sunday.
Yeah. So,
Well, we kind of tested the water at the end of the season last year, halfway through.
yeah.
You know, with the front wings.
Yeah.
The front wings held up real good. So we thought we'd just take it just a little bit farther and
Yeah.
go ahead with the bodies.
Now, when you get these bodies, if I buy one, are they already trimmed out and ready to be placed on the cage?
Yeah, I do that.
Okay.
I do all that.
So it's already trimmed out.
I trim
Okay.
everything out.
Okay.
The only thing you have to do is drill the holes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the holes are clearly marked,
Okay.
you know, location-wise during the vacuum forming process.
Okay.
Because we put the holes in the mold itself.
Okay. I know there's some drivers that hate cutting them out like Wes. So Wes, I think, contacted you about getting one of these and sending it down to Texas. So he likes these things already.
You know, somebody did message us and saying that the two of you recommended us. So,
Yep.
yes, I would assume that's who it was.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's probably Wes.
Yeah. No.
Deb just said she thinks the order's ready to go.
Okay.
look at that.
Cool. All right, Wes.
There you go, Wes. I know you're listening. So
Yeah, he's on the show right now. So.
Perfect.
And Kyle, like after with as floppy as your old wing was, you felt like this maybe gave you a little
Sturdiness.
was working a little bit better. This new wing because it was so solid and stiff.
Yeah, I liked it on.
Yeah.
Well, that's good feedback for us. We appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, I was right up there with the same time with the Canals and them and Brett, but I kind of just stepped on it on Saturday.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, it's bad.
Well, other people stepped on you too. I'm pretty sure Marshall stepped on your car at some point.
That was a BL. That was not this car. That was
okay.
BL too.
All right. Yeah.
That was.
Yeah, it's a little rough up there sometimes.
Wes says, "Yup, confirmed."
Yep.
How much are the Kydex wings? Brock Hefner wants to know.
The wing itself, $45.99.
Yeah.
Okay. How much is the whole body?
100 for the sprint and 115 for the midget.
100 for the sprint. That sounds backwards.
The midget gets a plus one.
Oh, Debbie said it's 100 for the sprint and 115 for the midget.
So that doesn't sound too bad. $100 for the sprint car and one.
Yeah.
No.
I mean these,
Yeah.
115 for the midget.
Yeah.
And these bodies aren't cheap in the begin with.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
they don't realize how much like bending and cutting, how long time it takes. So how much time does it take you to build one of these?
You know, an hour and a half
Okay.
Yeah.
For one body.
for one body.
That's a lot of
Jesus,
time.
That is a lot of time.
Well, you know, we do the vacuum forming. Then
Yeah.
we have to let it cool. Once it cools down, then it's the trimming.
Yeah.
After I do the trimming, I, sand all the edges.
Yeah.
I just enjoy doing it.
Okay.
Well, that's good. As long as you enjoy doing it, that's a good thing.
Yeah, and you're making money.
Agreed.
And
Yeah.
for the people watching, if you have not seen Saturdays, talk about the bodies and everything, Thursday they're going to do another raffle for, I think, one of these bodies.
Yep.
And Saturdays, they raffle off some good stuff.
Yeah.
Some GF4P midgets, some Custom Works midgets, all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
So definitely check them out on Saturdays. And Deb makes it random, so it's harder now.
Yeah, you haven't won anything yet this year.
They fill up so quick. I'm using RJs are driving up there, and it's like, 3 minutes. What frick?
You want to get that free entry on Thursday again, don't you?
Yeah, I need that free entry again.
Kyle does not like to pay entry fees. I have not seen you pay an entry fee yet once this winter.
That's not true. One time at the factory.
Okay, one time at the factory. All right,
For
there you
Bill's
go.
race. That was
You
it.
son
I
of a-
hate when that happens.
Yeah, so do I. It's a lot better when it's not.
I hate it every week.
So then it's 145 for body and a wing then, Brock says, right?
front wing, Deb.
I'm playing with your shots.
All right, here, I'm putting the boss on.
Oh, boss is on.
So what he's saying is the body's 100, the top wing's $45.99, but if he wants the front wing as well, which would make the complete set, that's another 35 at a total of 180 something.
Okay. All right.
So about 100. We'll say 100. We'll say 180 to $200 for a complete set of body.
Correct.
Yeah.
There you go.
And the midget gets the crossbar now that gets put in the cage to help you take off the hood, which makes it easier to get into the car.
Yeah, I do like that.
GFRPs. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can actually get under the hood on the GFRP cars, right? You don't have to take the whole body off to do the batteries anymore.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
We came up with some cross braces.
Right.
Had them made. The hood mounts just like a custom work. 2 pins and you can pull the hood off. And leave the cage on the car.
Yeah, that's real nice because when guys have like transponders issues, they're trying to freaking get in there and see it. They're like, oh crap, I'm stapling my transponder and now they can get to it.
Now you got these for the GFRP kits and for the Custom Works kits. Like, what year GFRP cars?
Really?
Well,
Will it fit any of them?
It'll fit any GFRP cage, so it doesn't
Okay.
really matter
All right.
what year the chassis is.
Yeah, so they're all bolt right up.
I don't know. I'm just a stupid driver.
Yep.
Hey, he agreed with that.
I
way
do
too
like
early.
that.
Yeah.
It's only 2 bolts to hold this thing down, and it holds on there real good.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where are these bolts at? I look at the normal spot where the mine are, and I'm like, what is holding this freaking thing on there? I'm like, oh wait, it's these 2 bolts. It's real nice.
Yeah.
So, what are you looking forward to for this season at Ultimate?
We have a couple big races that are, scheduled right now or will be scheduled shortly. The race that we had, the COVID race with the fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
We're planning on doing that again with a bigger fireworks display this year because that went over real well last year.
That's good.
And the off-road. We're gonna.
Okay. Yeah.
We had some clay ordered, prior to the bad weather coming. But as soon as it clears up in spring, we're gonna have, more clay delivered. We're gonna expand that track, make the track much bigger, and promote the off-road.
Well, that's cool. Are you still sticking to the Thursday, Sunday format?
Yes.
Nice. I'll definitely go up there on Thursdays some more.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'll be running, but something.
You'll be running something. You can't run 360 sprint anymore.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But now I got a midget to run.
Yeah. You are a midget.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know. Definitely probably run BL2 again.
Okay. Yeah, we have fun with that.
We expect it to be a good year.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah.
We had a pretty good year last year again. I mean, you always have those freaking rowdies up at the top of the hill. That Kerry Siegfried guy.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, I know he's a troublemaker.
The ones that really worry about those guys over there, back there behind the fence in the grass.
Oh, the Gary Lays and the...
No, those guys that they pitch that big tent. There's always that guy who says you're wrong, and I'll tell you why.
Oh,
that guy.
That's in the ghetto section.
Yes.
That's
those guys. Those guys are always trouble.
I don't know. The far left, the Phil Mirabella's on the left. I don't know. They're troublemakers too.
Phil's all right.
The Paulie on the other hand.
Yeah, Paulie's the troublemaker.
TJ's a hemorrhoid as well.
Well, yeah. I'm telling you, that whole top hill. The only one good up there is Saladay.
Really?
Yeah, he's the only one.
He always runs into me.
Good.
All right.
Yeah, guys. Also this year we're going to be doing teching. We bought a shed for that. We're setting the shed up for teching. So we will be doing teching.
Well, that's good.
So what kind of check are you going to do? Batteries, or are you just going to check the whole car, or?
Well, we're going to make sure all the 13.5s are sealed.
Okay.
Checked and sealed.
Yeah.
We are going to check batteries, tires as well.
Now I know Pheasantland, they're checking, they're sealing motors too. Will that seal count as well?
Yes.
Okay, so if you had it sealed there, it's good for your track as long as nothing's tampered with.
Well, was it Phil helping with the teching down there?
Yes, he was.
Yep.
All right.
So it looks like, I know the factory guys are the same way. It says like if you have 13.5 sealed, you are good to race it like every track in the area, which is really nice.
Yeah.
And now you know you're not getting beat by some guy with a $200 13.5 motor. You're getting beat by talent.
Nobody's been cheating in 13.5.
Right.
I don't think so. Except for you.
Pheasantland has a spec tire, am I correct?
Yes, quasi.
Yeah. And you're talking about going to a different tire. And I know I was talking to Todd about that. He said one of the reasons why you want to go away from the quasi is just because quasis really get beat up on at Ultimate's track, especially on a Sunday.
I guess I have to agree with that. I mean, this year we're going to, last year we were adding some calcium to the track to, kind of control the dust.
Yep.
But we are going to stop that this year. We are going to actually glue the track the same way they do in off-road.
Oh, so like a sugar coating or something like that?
No, it's actually Elmer's glue.
Really?
Elmer's glue, water, and vinegar, I think it is.
So it's going to have that hard surface, which really isn't going to change too much then. That should be interesting. Huh.
Well, you won't have the corrosion that the calcium can cause.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's interesting. Oh, that'll be new.
So, go ahead.
And we've been pricing it. It seems like that will be cheaper than the calcium
Okay.
overall. So I guess that's a good thing.
It's definitely a good thing. Cheaper in racing is always a better thing.
Where do you buy that much Elmer's glue?
Costco.
Okay.
Costco, you buy it in bulk.
Okay. 10-gallon container.
Or Amazon.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know they
It will
made
be
that
the
much.
delivery company of the week.
Yeah.
They're like, do these guys have a kindergarten or something around here? Like, you're gonna get on some kind of list. I think they're huffing glue.
Nobody huffs Elmer's glue. That ain't the glue to huff. If he was ordering like 100 tubes of model glue, they might have a question about it.
We had a question on rules for the Traxxas Modified. What's that going to be like?
We want to keep it stock.
Mm-hmm.
Stock radio, stock tires, and we think we are going to allow the Hoosier tires because they're exactly like the Traxxas tires, except with a harder foam.
Okay. Now, are you going to allow limiters, or is it going to be box stock limiters?
No, you could put limiters in. We don't care about that. You can put chain shock oil.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be...
So you can get these things lower.
Yeah. And, someone will be happy with that.
Brock says, buy the horse and make your own.
Buy the horse and make your own. Yeah, Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to being up there on a lot of Thursdays again.
Especially, I'm just looking forward to it to being warm. We can go outside and race.
No, we don't need the 100-degree weather.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's good. It's better than being inside.
We don't need the 10-degree weather either.
Yep, I agree.
I can put more clothes on. I can't take more off.
Well, yeah, you can. Just take them off, Kyle.
That's weird.
Yeah. I mean,
So, anything else could be done to the track, or are you going to leave the same surface on? I know, like halfway through last year, we changed surfaces up a little bit, but it got real good there with the mixture.
We are, we'll turn it up real good come springtime.
Mm-hmm.
We want to add, which we had, a while ago, which is still in our surface, some leaf soil, and some Dymatex and mix it all together.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps the track from getting so hard, even though it is getting hard. It's just kind of hard to keep it soft when it's 100 degrees and we have no shade.
Yeah, I mean, like, helping out at the fence land, I'm like, you could dump 1,000 gallons of water on that track, and it's still going to just dry it right out. It don't matter.
Agreed.
They don't realize wind and sun don't mix for wet tracks.
No. And Davies is saying the glue will be interesting. For reference, he saw them glue some problem spots at Pit Stop Hobbies, and 3 weeks later went back and it was still sealed at those spots, and they were the only areas not dusty. So,
it's interesting.
I'm looking forward to trying that. I've always seen that on videos of them doing that to the tracks, and it looks like a nicer surface to race on. So.
Well, from what I was told, Pit Stop. I don't want to call out another track, but they were using a backpack weed sprayer to kind of spray the track.
Okay.
We plan on using our same trailer, that will coat the track nice, coat it evenly, and get it all around.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So, Do you know how many bodies you think you've sold so far?
25
Wow.
30 complete bodies. But if you start to add in side panels, and we got a lot of people out west that are ordering front wings to check durability.
Mm-hmm.
And once they see the product, check the product, then they have been calling back and ordering, side panels, hoods, tail tanks.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Well,
What was I gonna? I should say something, but now I can't remember.
you're always
I'm always
just
forgetting.
misremembering. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited for the next season to come up? How many?
I am, yeah.
This is what you're like. What? I don't know. 15th season.
Yeah. How long have you been there?
Since 2017.
All right.
So almost.
It'll be 8 years.
Wow.
Yep, 8 years.
Yep. So.
Are you sick of it yet?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it's tough.
I've only been here for like 3, and I get sick of it, so I can't imagine.
Oh, come on! You're having a great time.
Maybe.
You're always out there busting my balls.
Whoa. Well,
not that way.
We don't want to hold you up all night. So, Howard, anything else you want to mention? Deb, you want to mention anything?
I think I will do a waffle, just for Kyle. I will make sure I get at least the one of those free entries in just for you.
Oh, yes.
I hope I win it just so you don't.
But the waffle this week is the GFRP Sprint with
Okay.
all the fixings. So it
All
comes with your ESC, your motor, tires, wheels. We also throw in one of our chassis guards from the Kydex. We throw that in with it. So yeah, it's over $900 worth of stuff.
And it's only $20 down, right?
What's that?
It's $20 down, right?
Correct.
Okay, so there you go. Go to Ultimate RC Pit Stop.
Yeah.
Go to
And
the.
I don't give it time because it's so hard.
Yep.
They come in so fast.
Yeah.
That, if I give people a time, it's like going for concert tickets back in the 80s.
Yep.
You got to get there right on time. So, yeah, it's on Saturday morning.
And Brock says raffle one of them bodies off. I think they did, didn't
They're doing it this Thursday.
Yeah.
This Thursday, right?
Yeah, Brock. Pay attention.
Yeah,
We
Brock.
talked about that, Brock.
And we'll be doing them every Thursday now.
Every
the
Thursday.
bodies,
All right.
Till the season starts.
There you go.
I'm going to be doing the bodies that match the raffle. Like this Saturday is the GFRP Sprint.
Oh, and
So
these bodies come in colors too, right? White and black.
white and black.
Okay, so there you go. Yeah.
We've been dyeing some of them.
Oh.
Our supplier, has been working with us, on the best way to dye it, because getting the different colors
Okay.
is very expensive.
Huh. But you can just use like normal RIT dye and dye them yourself?
Yeah, but
Okay.
you gotta kind of add some stuff to it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Make the Kydex a little more porous to
Now,
absorb the dye.
now, let's say I wanted to paint this. Would I need to use the polycarbonate paint or just use regular paint?
I know people that are painting them, but they're using that I think it's called Krylon or something.
Okay.
The plastic paint that you would get in a hardware store.
Okay. And it doesn't flake off when you hit like now it does on Lexington bodies?
Dennis didn't look like it did.
Okay. All right.
Or you'd be like me and just keep everything plain Jane.
Yeah.
Throw some stickers on and go.
No.
Right. Les Hartzell painted his.
Okay.
Yeah.
He hasn't had an issue now.
Yeah. And you can throw a wrap on top of it then?
If you
So,
want.
Correct.
if you want. So.
Yep.
All right. Well,
All right.
Howard, thank you for coming on. We'll
Yeah, thanks,
look
Howard,
forward
Deb.
to seeing. We'll see you in a week.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well,
Thanks for having us.
You too.
No
Thank you for
problem.
coming
Thank
on.
you.
See ya.
see ya.
See ya.
Bye.
That was Ultimate RC Pit Stops, Howard and Deb.
Yep. All right.
Wait, give my thingy back.
All right.
I need to read.
What are you reading?
Words.
Oh, well, read your words. We've got another half hour to go here.
Brock says shit I need to enter.
So we got big races coming up.
We do?
Yeah, they're coming up soon.
Where?
Motorama.
What's Motorama?
What's
How
Motorama?
are you?
Weekend in Hell, that's what Motorama is.
It's a weekend at Bernie's. So Motorama's coming up.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. the next stop for the Racer Series, that's coming up.
It is?
I believe so, isn't it?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Probably the same week as Motorama.
No.
It's Bill. He didn't look.
And Bill and those guys, they're all down there at Snowbirds right now.
Why don't you go to Snowbirds?
I don't run carpet.
He doesn't run carpet. Could have been there.
Who won, Preston?
So Pheasantland.
I don't know.
February
Probably actually who
22nd. So February 22nd is the next stop, and that'll be at Pheasantland.
That's the week at the Motorama.
Yep. And then it'll be at RJ's, March 22nd. And the Underdog race, that's coming up soon too.
March 8th?
March 8th. So we got a little over a month to go for that. So we are in full swing for big racing.
March 8th, and then March something is Pheasantland too.
Yeah. So
Or April's, or something like that. Last weekend in March is.
So with Pheasantland having this indoor track, someone said they should just throw air conditioning in there and be done with it.
Won't
Not
work.
even bother outside.
People want to be outside and when it's.
That's what I think too.
When's Pheasantland race?
22nd?
March 22nd?
February 22nd.
Might have been moved.
Icebreaker.
Is that what it's called?
That's fine.
No.
Oh.
That's when the icebreaker
When's
in
your,
Lincoln is.
when's your race?
March 8th at the factory.
When's Bill's race? February?
February 22nd.
We're right around close. That was close.
What?
March 14th, I won't be around.
No. Why?
I'll be at Port Royal.
Why?
But February 22nd is the icebreaker.
March?
Lincoln.
Yeah, that's fine. I never go to that. March 8th is where?
The factory.
Everything will be posted again this week. Well, thanks, Todd.
Yeah, where were you now when we were talking about it?
Todd was my blower on Sunday.
I heard.
So here's the thing now. We went from all summer long having a big race every week to thinking we'd have off during the winter and it'd just be weekly racing. And what's it turned into, Kyle?
Well, you haven't had a big race in a while.
You had the Racer Series, then we just had the big race at Pheasantland. Then there's Motorama.
Yeah, but that's not every week.
Yeah, but you still don't
But
race.
it's every week. I mean,
You still don't race Motorama.
I wanted to, but
you do.
somebody made dumb
You
rules
do,
on
and
13.5.
you know, you race a lot of big races, or some people, because it all revolves around Preston.
No, because there's so many other big races in July and August. We just didn't want to get involved.
Yeah, and it's hot.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine.
No,
It's better than now.
I'm fat.
You don't have to be.
I kind of do.
Why?
Because then I'd be cold.
No, you could wear a jacket.
Charge your battery
I'll give
before
you
the
my
show for
jacket
once.
here. You could use this. This is pretty warm. Charge your batteries before the show for once. Gee, what?
I don't know.
What's he?
I don't know.
It's still working.
Davey's just having a stroke.
Maybe he's watching last week's show where it went bad.
Oh, maybe.
Fucking Davies.
Well, I thought the show dies. No, it's just my soul.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm thirsty. It came back. Where's my water?
It's upstairs.
You're a bastard.
We can get you one. I mean, we're almost done here. I mean,
You guys locked up. We're still going.
oh, we're still gone.
I don't think we're locked up yet.
No.
And he will tell you why. Your show's locked up, and we'll tell you why.
No, it's still live.
I was a little disappointed in you yesterday, Kyle.
I'm sorry.
You didn't turn the live stream on.
No, wasn't finding that thing.
It's been working for me.
No, it hasn't.
You're special.
Dude, with the freaking new laptop, you gotta, for practice, you gotta unplug the one, plug the other one back in, so then you have sound. Then you gotta go focus. I was like, I'm not dealing with this. Too busy.
I was disappointed.
Good.
I wanted to watch.
Watch it on Lifetime.
I can't watch on Lifetime picture.
You don't
I
need
didn't have no picture.
You don't need picture.
I wanted to see the racing.
No,
Yes.
you didn't.
Yes,
Why
I
didn't
did.
you watch Corey's feed?
Yeah, you could watch Corey's live feed.
I didn't think of that.
Well, whose
Because it
fault's
didn't
that?
pop up
Corey,
that I could watch.
it's
Yeah.
Corey's fault. That's
Yeah.
who it
Because
is.
he didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Well, Corey didn't tell me he was videotaping either. I didn't know.
Ever since he started videotaping, though, he's always getting knocked out in the B main. Then he's got to sit there the rest of the night.
Well, that sucks to be him.
He made
Corey.
the 8, didn't he?
No, he didn't. He
thought
had
he-
problems.
Well,
He had some issues there.
what are you doing?
I'm plugging in.
What are you doing?
I'm sitting here.
You're like your pelvis is on screen. That's about it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
He's like a floating dick.
So, Kyle, where are you racing this weekend?
We're not there yet.
Oh, come on. Today I'm ready to be done.
Why?
I don't know.
Because Preston's here? You're trying...
No,
Where did the candy go? You hogging bastard.
I don't know.
I was using it as a stand.
Oh, here. I don't want... There's a hair in it now!
Ew.
It's just
Some
mine.
vagina hair.
Ew. Wow, Preston sounds like me anymore? Ah, you sound like Billy.
Yeah, I think that's mine.
Ew. Lag Tot Racing, what's up?
Yeah, that's...
Let's see me like.
It starts dark and then gets gray at the very end.
It's gotta be yours then, man. 34 people and 7 likes. Shame.
Wow.
So are you ready for your series to start back up again?
The what?
Are you ready for your series to start back up again?
Yeah, I know.
So what's been the biggest surprise for you this winter?
Me.
No, you haven't surprised anybody yet.
Biggest surprise. The amount of cars at Pheasantland.
On a consistent basis?
Yeah.
And that yesterday, I stopped in there. I didn't race yesterday, but they had
So Billy's watching
100
right now?
entries almost, and it just felt empty.
Hey, Billy. Screen in on that, Billy. I gotta let it sit here for a second. All right.
What is it?
What is it?
The Flyers are beating the Devils.
Oh. Let's go Flyers!
Well, you're here now, man.
Now you're live.
So now if you got questions, ask them. Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, go Birds!
So what have it?
Which birds?
What's been your biggest surprise this winter?
I mean, it has been surprising that.
Up.
What? No.
The competition there.
Yeah, the competition's been very surprising. I mean, it's just
for
very
that
tight
big
field.
race, mod sprint, from 2nd place to 14th place was 4 seconds.
I mean, for a while there, even on a weekly basis, I mean, B mains look like A mains
Yeah.
in all the classes.
Back in the Ag must like me. Because he brought on my podium again.
But that, I qualified 4th in mod sprint there, and if I would have lost 4 seconds,
Yeah.
I was C main.
Like me!
Yeah.
That's how close it was.
Literally, I had the little spin out at the beginning,
And that's
and the one little lance.
And
Yeah.
That wasn't even a flip.
But
It was just that much.
Yep.
For the last few weeks in BL2, if you made one mistake in both rounds, you were done. You were not going to qualify because you'd be at a
And like
low
that,
22, high 21,
Guys,
and you would not make it in.
Guys, it would hell froze over. Read the last 2 comments.
Biggest surprise, Kyle and Mod. Or the one about you lost your virginity.
No shit, I'm serious.
What, that he's a mod? I mean, it didn't take much. All he had to do was get a mod car.
See,
Is he
that's
saying
why I
that you're
adore you.
good in mod?
I don't know.
Is he saying that
No,
he's
it's
impressed?
Yo, I will say this. I got a good comment from Billy this on Sunday. He's out there, and we're sitting there. I'm like looking at Puppy's car. I'm like, you should just put the wheels on the wing and run it like that. And Billy goes, you might just give it a comment. I still wheel the shit out of it. I'm like, I'd fucking drive it.
I don't know, Kyle. A couple weeks ago, your car was horrible.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, you
it
know,
was.
it happens.
It looked all right.
I had 8-year-old tires on.
But
okay?
I tweaked that car a lot.
Yeah, then it's okay.
Oh,
and
you're
then
taking
we
all
put
the
good tires
credit.
on, it was good again.
Yeah.
He's taking all the credit for your good driving.
I can't afford.
He was struggling with it.
I was.
Yeah, you
I'm
were.
not
And
gonna
I
lie.
decided just let me have it.
Yeah, he did like 2 things and we're good.
Your 13.5 Sprint's very good.
Yeah.
Very fast car. So,
Yeah.
I enjoy
He should
driving
become an
that.
owner. That's what we're hearing.
Todd drove my late model yesterday really good.
He should have won. Kyle
model?
running the 5th shot, see it does work. The Sunday round 2 in mod, I was running on a pace for 3rd overall and gaining time on 2nd. I got loose once and caught the pipe out of 2, and I ended up 11th. Yeah.
Yep, that's the way it works.
One
man.
mistake gets you.
I mean, you know, there's points when you're out there running. It's like, well,
You want to push
you're-
it, but you don't want to push
You're
it.
like you're on a TQ pace, but it's real close. It's like, well, do you push it and go for that, or you just say, you know what, I'm going to back it down and just drive smooth.
And just make the A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Like that big race, that Friday night, I had a 15-lap race because I hit a freaking Sasquatch foot that stepped in front of my car and stripped the gear.
Yeah.
But like it's
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like that's the one thing that's impressed me is that the racing's been very clean.
for the most
Well,
part.
And
Some
in
classes.
BL2, which I'm not talking about tracks and modified. We've already discussed that, and that's fine. But in BL2, like it's been very clean racing. I mean, everybody's very respectful. You don't have to worry about getting wrecked by anybody. You just go out there and, qualifying, you're just going out there running. Now, when it comes to the feature, it's a different story. I mean, everybody's more aggressive. There's always that wreck here or there, but for the most part, it's still not bad.
The problem with the features, everybody is too tight.
Yeah, because we're all close.
So it's like
Yeah.
There's a freight
especially
train.
in BL2. BL2 is way close.
There's a freight train, and it's one of those you're just waiting for some. It's like it's watching a restrictor plate
But what
race.
I've seen-
You're waiting for the big wreck because somebody's going to try something and it's
but
not going to work
That's
out.
what I did on Sunday. I made it up through the B.
Yep.
And I'm like, I start last. I'm gonna lag back here, and after the first big pile, then I'm gonna go, and that's what I did. And it's funny if you look at that race. Paulie Kramer was gone. He was lights out on the field. Everyone else was like 4.6s. The second and third were the bump up guys. Paulie was second. I was third.
And Paulie struggled on that track.
He did. He looked good.
Which Paulie?
John Paulie struggled on that
Okay.
track. He
So
struggled.
I'm just wondering if you're talking about Paulie Kramer
He was
Nah.
good.
or you're talking about John Paulie.
John Paulie struggled on that. Paulie Kramer, he can just drive a car.
John Paulie had a great Sunday.
He did.
He's been good lately.
He is good.
He's saying like, yeah, what if you get a custom works? What's going to happen? Think he'll be out running Marabella?
Could be.
Could be.
John Paulie is really good.
Yeah.
John Paulie's good what he has in.
Yep. He is.
Well, no, back of the act. The way it should be, don't see that in 17.5, just saying. True.
What do you mean doesn't see that?
You don't see that kind of close racing in 17.5.
Who said that?
Back of the yak. You know who that is? Oh, yeah.
No idea.
And one thing with 17.5, it's the people that go out and buy the $250, $300 motors, boost the shit out of them, gear the shit out of them, where people don't want to go spend $250 on a motor.
Yeah, no.
Where you can buy a 10.5 motor for $90 and you're competitive.
A lot of guys are running it like a 13.5 again. Like Duncan now said he loves it. It's like
Well,
perfect.
Bones is having a great time running 13.5.
13.5 cars are very smooth to run. I mean, if you don't have that mod sprint set up right, it's so much torque. It's just always upsetting the car, and it's a handful to drive.
I will say, going from the mod Friday
Back to the
13.5 on
What was that
Saturday.
like? Because it was the first time in a long time.
I was like, wow, this car's just...
You're trying to squeeze and it's like there's nothing there.
Yeah, but it's like, it's weird.
It's smooth.
You're waiting for it to like sit there and do that jerk, and you're like, oh, wait, this is...
It's so smooth, isn't it? It's fun to drive.
It also, let me tell you, it feels way... It's so much easier.
Yeah.
It is so much. Do you feel that way when you run when you ran yours?
I haven't run mine though.
But when you ran mine and you ran your 13.5, did it just feel easier?
I kept on wanting to grab for more. Like it wasn't enough for me.
Oh yeah, I mean they definitely feel down on power, but they're just so smooth. They're fun to just slide into the corner and slide off. And like every lap, it's like I can push a little harder. You can push a little harder.
Yeah.
And it's just that little bit of pushing, like before you know it, you've picked up a whole 10th.
13.5, it's a very good class.
Yeah, it is. And I don't think if you're happy running 13.5, go ahead and run it. If some people.
But you got people
running a mod car to them might not be enjoyable just because it has too much power.
Well, like Bones. Bones is perfect. Struggling. And mod drops down to 13.5. He's running.
And he's having a great time.
Yes.
And it's competitive
He
field.
he was about ready to quit.
Yeah. But there's so many good guys in it. It's a competitive field.
And he's not
it's not like
walking-
he's walking away
That's
from
the
it.
thing.
And he's having good racing with these guys, even with Jax.
Mm-hmm. Even with Jax.
But it saved him from getting out of racing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's a bad class. And I don't.
Now, like Motorama, they could have filled that class.
Yeah.
Yeah, in seconds.
Yeah. With 360s?
Yep.
With 13.5s, yeah.
360 the right way.
I mean,
Yes.
we would have signed up because we would have went. Because it's like then we would have had a second class. But right now, you didn't have a mod car. And would you feel confident taking your mod car to a national event?
To run the 360 class, I regret not going.
For your mod class?
If I would have had Lebo's car...
You would have gone?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would have signed right in.
All right. I would want to wait.
Honestly, not joking. Maybe it's cocky, but if the car would have run just as good as it did in the beginning, I think I would have qualified. I think I could have qualified for that main.
I did 2 years ago.
I just think Motorama fits my driving style. You have to be cautiously aggressive. Like you take what you can get. You don't want to get drunk through.
You also have to be willing to give up a spot because you know you might get that back.
You're cautiously like, yeah, this guy's on my ass. I know he's gonna take me out for this spot. I might as well let him go. Yeah. I might lose a spot, but I'm not gonna lose 4.
Well, I was running second in the 360A main, and the guy, he was faster than me.
Yeah.
It was like 5 laps to go. I could have raced him hard.
But what's the point?
But who would have known what would have happened? I could have. I could have finished 5th or 6th.
Yeah.
I let him go. I finished 3rd.
Exactly.
I took that 3rd place, and I'm like,
And the way I would see that, okay, maybe this guy runs out a leader and makes a joke of him.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking. Okay, maybe they'll.
Yeah.
I tried that strategy a couple weeks ago. Didn't work out.
Because that's like, well, even on Sunday, like Paul was behind me in the B main, and my car was good, but I know Paul was faster, and Dave Bartels was like, let him go.
Yeah.
Let him go do a lap traffic and follow him. You're already in. Like, you're a lap ahead.
Yep.
So that's what I did.
Sometimes it's just better to let somebody else break the path for you. So.
Now, like Motorama, if I go out there, I'm in the top half in the classes I run, I'm happy.
Yeah. I would have liked to do it. I really liked to do it this year. I think this year would have been fun.
Like, I wish I could run 360, but...
No, there's always next year, Kyle.
I don't know. Maybe not. Never know.
Hey, what if you go there and, people cancel their entries? Could you take over for that?
I don't know. Yeah. It's a little late now.
All right. No.
I don't have quasis prepared.
Nobody's...
It'll
We were talking about the quasis. We're all going out there with new sets because you don't know really...
Yeah.
You don't know what to do.
Are you guys signed up?
It's easiest to do that.
Yeah.
Because, there's no point shaving them down or taking baldies.
You don't know
because guess what? That track's going to be probably loose for...
Well, we don't know.
At least until the finals day.
Yeah, you don't... Yeah. So you don't know what you got to do to them.
Yep.
Are you guys signed up for Motorama this year? No, because we were not prepared to run mod sprint cars.
I am.
Well, he is. But we're not prepared. We were not prepared to run mod motors and stuff like that because we only had 313.5s forever.
Yeah.
I think we could have done good. I
don't have one yet.
I'm saying we could have drove up to at least a B. At least. If we didn't get in, like, major accidents.
In mod?
In the 360 class.
Oh. Yeah,
I told Puppy and Will, take your 13.5 just stocks out there, because if that track's really loose...
You're not going to be able to use motor power anyway.
Yeah. Those 13.5 just stocks may be ready to go in that class.
Right, because they're a smooth car. I mean, the thing with the 13.5 cars is you hammer them going in.
Yep.
You just drive the shit out of them, you drive them in under throttle, and you keep that momentum up.
Now,
where, it's a hard thing to do with the mod car.
Now, in 410, I can't take a 360 motor, a 13.5 out there just stock.
No.
Because those guys can get a car no matter what.
Because you might be better through the corners, but as soon as you come off the corner, they're just going to boost on by you.
Yeah, because they can get a car to work like that.
Get on the list, just never know. I can't take off work now for it. It's too late.
You could be sick. Okay.
I would.
I guess you can't. So. Well, anyway, it's 8:50.
All right, where are y'all racing this week? You racing at all?
Preston.
I'm going to try to make it out to Pheasantland this week.
How about you?
Pheasantland and RJ's.
You going up to RJ's?
Yeah, I'll go up to RJ's on Saturday. Or they racing
RJ's.
Saturday?
Yes.
I'm going to try to get up to RJ's one weekend.
I mean, there's nowhere else. I mean, where else?
Let's come up this weekend.
I can't. I got that Reading Canine.
Oh, because it's just me.
Oh.
That's it. No Bill, no Bo. It's me.
I'll be there.
I got the Reading Canine.
Kurt better be there.
Man, Kurt might become the mayor of Easton again.
Yeah. This ain't gonna work out for us if he gets,
all I
Easton
know
every
is
week.
that show is gonna be run very smoothly. Knock on wood on Saturday, because I'm going to Doug Man Miller's party that night. So
What?
going to Doug Man Miller's party on Saturday.
What the hell's that?
It is Doug Man Miller's.
So he's gonna be drunk and hungover on
alright.
Sunday.
Oh, okay.
I might not be there Sunday.
You better be there Sunday.
Well, I can't be there Sunday.
Depends what time I get home.
You better be there Sunday.
The only thing good about that is I have to drive home, so I won't drink a lot. See you Friday night, guys, and I hope you piss on your foot, Preston. Oh, by the way, go Birds!
Now go Flyers tonight.
Okay.
Anyway, so Kyle, where are you going?
Didn't I just...
Did you say?
Yeah,
No, pay attention.
I'm going to RJ's. RJ's is racing this week.
Yes.
Hey, come on out. It's just going to be me running the show because Bill's the Snowbirds and Wetzel can't stay the whole time. So it's me.
Yep, just Kyle.
You got me. So I think all of you should show up and race. Or don't. I have no authority over you.
Kyle, thank your sponsors.
No, you do it.
No, you do it. I asked you this time.
Oh my God, I can't remember them all. Russ Lebo. Well, you can say yours.
Todd Epstein. Stein.
Apparently it's not
Epstein.
Steen. It's Steen. He's just upset
He said
about
it's Stein. Epstein.
Rip Motorsports. Ultimate RC Pit Stop. Race Ready Products. Papa Willie's Traction Tonic. KHD Motors. And J Body RC.
Did you forget something?
Nope. We have 6.
Alrighty then.
Ha, look at that. I did it. I knew it. And you didn't because you's a big old dumbass.
Would you like to thank some sponsors?
Oh my gosh, Papa Willie's.
got more than he does.
WNRC Speedway?
We got more than Preston.
No, I got another one. I just don't know if I can say it.
Aren't you talking about 22 graphics?
In a way.
Let's say I like 22 graphics is basically your sponsor.
No, there's another one, but I don't know if we're allowed to say it yet.
Oh, you're working on a deal.
Joe Mama's Whorehouse.
Alright, well.
What do you got? Anything else you want to add there, Chico?
Not at all, man.
Hey, oh God, Davey's gonna be there tomorrow. I'm not going.
Oh, that's great.
I'm staying home.
What are you running, Davies?
His mouth.
That's true.
I won, and I'll tell you why. You all suck.
That'll never happen.
All right, peoples. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
Preston,
Bye.
you want to say goodbye?
Bye.